Hello friends, welcome to Testing Shala YouTube channel. So if you have visited Testing Shala YouTube for the first time, then Testing Shala YouTube channel focuses on software testing related topics. In this video I'm going to focus on equivalence partitioning. So in this I'm going to focus on morely into what is equivalence partitioning, what are its benefits, and I'm going to give examples as well. So how this equivalence partitioning testing techniques it works. This is a testing technique. So now equivalence partitioning testing technique is a testing technique of a block box testing. So whatever the block, whenever you are doing a block box testing, and if you wanted to create a test cases, when you wanted to create a test cases, the equivalence partitioning testing techniques will be used to create the new test cases. So this is a technique to create the block box test cases. I hope you understood. So what is equivalence partitioning all about? It is a part of block box testing, and this technique will be used when you are doing block box testing to create a new test cases. Now let's understand on which scenario you will be using this technique. So in which scenario you will be using equivalence partitioning. So equivalence partitioning will be using when we wanted to test in different combinations of inputs. So let's take an example. So you wanted to test a numbers from 13 to 60. So here the 13 below 13 years are all called as a kids, and above 60 we call it as a senior citizens. Now let's talk example here, and you wanted to test all the things related to, we wanted to test the inputs with the age ranging from 13 to 60. Now age 13, which is below age 13, is a kids. Now what we have to do is, what is the valid inputs for this? The valid inputs for the age is here is 13 to 60 years is a valid age. So what are the invalid age? Invalid input is 12, or you can say 11, or you can say 10, or 9, and so on. Right? These are the invalid inputs. Are above 60 as well. 61, 62, 63, 64, so on. These are all invalid inputs. Now for testing any application with these techniques, we are going to put the inputs into two buckets. One is invalid and valid. Now we understood what are valid inputs and invalid inputs for the above example. Now to test the valid inputs, I can start giving 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 up to 60, any numbers. I need not give each and every number to test 50 times, not required. If you just pick 2 or 3 samples from range from 13 to 60 numbers, then it gives validations of your application. In the same way, invalid inputs also can be range from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, and so on. And again, upper range is 61, 62, 63, 64. So you have again another 100 set of inputs will come. So you just need to pick it up 1 or 2 samples to test the application. So in order to create equivalence numbers, so basically we are partitioning into 2 aspects here. One is valid and invalid inputs, and again valid inputs what are the data, and invalid what are the different data. Now we will be picking 1 or 2 data sets to test our application. We are not going to select hundreds of numbers again to test every inputs. So that is the main advantages of equivalence partitioning, where you will be considering these inputs into various buckets, and those buckets will be validating as part of the equivalence partitioning testing techniques. I hope you understood what is all about equivalence partitioning and what are its benefits when we are going to use. I have given an example as well. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click on like button. If you have visited Testing Shala for the first time, then please click on subscribe and bell notification so that all our future videos related to software testing will be in your inbox. That would help you to enhance your testing skills. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now. Take care.